What if I told you that life on earth can feel like heaven or hell, and the difference comes down to a choice that you make every day? Scripture tells us in Thessalonians that we are made up of three parts: the soul, the body, and the spirit. The body is the flesh, formed from the dirt and the dust of the ground. The soul came alive when God breathed the breath of life into us. It's your mind, your will, and your emotions. And your spirit, that's the inner man, your higher self, Christ in you. That's the part of you that has God's DNA. Your soul sits between the body and the spirit and is shaped, guided, and influenced by whichever one it listens to the most. If your soul is focused on the flesh, it becomes a slave to the flesh. The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. When the soul submits to the flesh, it produces sin, and sin brings forth death. That path eventually feels like hell on earth. Genesis tells us, if you do well, will you not be accepted? But if you don't, sin is crouching at the door, and its desire is for you, but you must rule over it. Temptation enters through breaches in our armor. And when those desires are entertained, they can conceive and lead us down a dark path. But listen to me, if your soul is focused on the Spirit, it becomes a servant to Christ in you. That life produces righteousness, peace, and joy. You begin walking in full submission to God, carrying out His will on earth. If everyone lived this way, we wouldn't be praying for heaven someday. We'd be living it on earth at that very moment. Colossians tells us to set our mind on things above. When we do that, our mind, will, and emotions stay anchored in heavenly realities. We keep our mindset on things above through spiritual discipline, prayer, the word, and worship. That's how we position ourselves to sit in heavenly places on the mountain of God. These two paths are polar opposites. Scripture calls them being carnally minded and being spiritually minded. Remember Moses, when he prayed, he ascended the mountain of God and got into His presence. But when Jonah ran from God, he descended to the lowest place on earth, the bottom of the ocean, and had seaweed wrapped around his head. One mindset ascends, the other descends. So which one will you choose today?